What's going on, people?
Maybe I have to come forward to read the comments. Maybe I should have got my iPad. But that thing's gonna die anyway.
Well, go get that iPad.
That's fine. I can read it as they come in. We'll see.
Good.
I'm gonna be in and out anyway.
Just got the notification for the Coach and Stewie show live.
So maybe we'll start getting some people in here. Oh, we got a thumbs up. Is that you, Jason?
No, it ain't me.
Oh, someone thumbs up.
It ain't me, man.
See, how can we get a thumbs up? Oh, we've got 2 viewers now.
We got 2 viewers. We are grilling again. I'm Coach. He's Stewie. Welcome to the Coach and Stewie show. Subscribe if you haven't done that. Be sure you do all that good stuff. We're grilling tonight, chilling out in an undisclosed location in the state of Utah. In an undisclosed location. And if you guys want to come do some of this and get paid cheap, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go for it.
It's a good way to get fucked. Oh, shouldn't have said that.
We shouldn't have said that. But anyway, this is probably the last load we're going to haul some of this. So y'all have at it. We ain't doing charcoal.
We're on gas.
Wilson.
We're on gas. I'm going to show you our quick setup here real quick.
We are cooking
So,
with gas.
So we've got a 20-pound tank, and then just a little portable down there. We got a little, we have a little, what's it called under there? A little box so we can keep everything in. So it's it's not bad. It's not bad.
Not bad at all. But
Lawn chairs. I mean, it's actually not that bad with the lawn chairs.
we got 11 more people in here tonight than we thought we were going to have. So again, it's rare to see us together. But hey,
Who said they'll stick with a tanker? So I just saw something with a tanker.
somebody said what? I'll stick with my tanker. Steve said I'll stick with my.
You know what? It's not bad.
Oh, Logic Neil shared it out. Well, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. But no, we're just we're having 1 hamburger apiece tonight, and then we're gonna go to bed, deliver here in the morning, and then pick up in here, and not here, but at another location. We're gonna pick up, and then we're headed to Oregon.
Yeah, Medford, Oregon.
Headed to Oregon. But if you're seeing this on the replay, be sure you subscribe. Subscribe.
I think it's subscribe, like, share.
Subscribe,
like, subscribe, share. Whatever order it goes in. Just do us a solid.
Oh man, I mean, just as many as you get at home, man. We get all kinds of uses. I mean, we got that's a regular home tank, man. I mean, I don't know. We probably get 50 uses out of that.
Yeah, I bought an adapter. So I bought an adapter to go, because that grill is like the little camping grill. So you can buy an adapter from the 1 pound to a 20-pounder. And so that's all I've done is just keep the 20-pounder under there, and it's only a actually, I don't even know if it's a 2-burner or a 1-burner. It's a 1-burner. It's a 1-burner. So yeah, we get lots of use out of it. So
1-burner grill, buddy.
So it's
sir, you and Tim ought to invest in you a grill and a gas kit, because rumor has it you're gonna be on the road next week. So get yourself out there, get you a grill, and y'all can chill out like us and out here grilling and teaming and going across country.
It breaks up the monotony, right? I get fed up of Subway sandwiches or.
That's all we eat, man.
And it's like all these other stupid truck stop shit, man. I hate. It gets old. So
It does get old. It does get old, man. It does. It really does. It gets old, and you know, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, when we get to places like we're supposed to be here in the morning, and of course teaming, we get here at night, and it's about 10:30 in Utah, be about 12:30 on the East Coast, and 11:30 at home in Central. And we just pulled up, and we decided we'd grill out.
And we're actually using it to our advantage. So He stopped driving about a couple of hours ago.
Yeah.
Gonna take a tenner. He's gonna take his break.
Yep.
We're actually gonna squeeze in a 34 reset because I'm gonna drive all day tomorrow, and then to get him a rolling reset.
And then we're going to do him a roll and reset while I'm delivering in Oregon. And then we're going to try to be slick and pick us up a load, a full load, headed back east, and hopefully be able to deliver that by Monday.
That'll put us at a good number for the week. We'll see though. It's all plans right now. There's a lot of outside interference that can screw us up, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, also they love rumors, but
You know
you need
what?
to
I'm gonna get
go
the
get
iPad,
y'all a
so
grill. What?
I'm gonna get the iPad real quick.
He's going to get the iPad. I'm going to entertain.
Shot, man. I'm getting old. I can't read that.
I can't read that. I mean, you ain't getting old. I'm 10 years older than you. Thinks he's getting old. Hell. Cook some potatoes and cornbread on that grill. No, we ain't got none of that. But we are going to make a Walmart run, probably
utensils.
maybe tomorrow, and we're going to get some steaks, and maybe we'll get some potatoes. We can do baked potatoes on here.
It might take a while on there.
Yeah. I was always under the impression from my Snyder days that you weren't allowed to carry other fuel on trucks besides diesel. Maybe it was just must be a company policy. Lots of guys carry these. I mean, they do refills at the truck stops for guys. So, I mean, obviously, lots of guys are carrying these propane tanks. Lots of guys. Like I said, at some truck stops, mainly Love's, you can do a refill on your propane.
And these places here where we deliver, they do.
They also sell propane.
They also sell a tank change out.
But we might not be doing this very much longer. The bottom fell out of it, man. We were making great money doing this. Doing really good, like 12, 15,000 a week, 16. We had that, what was it, 19,680 a week?
Yeah.
But,
It's all relative, man.
I mean, it's just numbers, but man, it's the bottoms fell out of this shit. I'll be honest with you, the bottom has completely fell out of it. But now there's still good money in partials, just not these.
Honestly, the biggest complaint I have with this right now is outside interference, right? You know, there's certain loading times, and like right now, right? I could drive all night. I've got the hours to drive all night, and now we're stuck here. Now it works out because we can get a reset, but you know, it's not always like that. So I feel like we're leaving a lot of time on the table.
Yeah, I'm officially on a 34-hour reset. I'm not gonna do anything tomorrow at all except for lay around in the bunk and keep him company.
Shock.
And
Shock, as some would say.
Shocker. Yeah. I'm also the laziest guy on YouTube too. You know, I was hoping it would hold steady for a while for you. Dude, we got it. We've been doing this a little over 3 months, and it held steady for I'd say a month and a half, and then it started dropping. It started dropping after about a month and a half, and now it's just hit rock bottom. Stuff that was paying us $900 is now paying $400. Stuff that was paying us $2,500 is paying $12. I mean, it's ridiculous how low these have dropped.
Everyone's doing it, right? You know, in the sense of, you know, you look at the rates on the regular freight, full truckload stuff. It's you know, people are scrambling and they're going to do stuff that they don't want to do.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's look, we'll make it work. It's not the end of the world. It's not like we're struggling, right? I mean, that's
No.
you know, don't confuse.
No.
Don't confuse.
Don't
Rates aren't where we want them, and struggling. Totally
Yeah.
different things. We're not in a struggle. We're not in a
No.
struggling
No.
type of thing. It's just I want to see more. You know, I feel like my time's worth more. I value myself more. It's
I
really,
mean, we're out here to work, and we're out here to make a business work, and we're not out here for our health. We're not here to hang around truck stops and U-Haul parking lots. I mean, we're here to earn a living. I mean, when we go out, we stay out for 5 weeks. Um,
wow.
we
We try to stay out 5 weeks if there isn't
last
outside
time, yeah,
interference.
last time it was 3 weeks. This time's supposed to be 5 weeks unless we get something going down. But are they cooking?
Yeah, they're getting that.
Whew. Long Dong's in here tonight. Long Dong, you running tonight? We're getting about 7.8 fuel mileage, about 7.8. That's
Yeah.
about the best she's doing. I mean, she's doing about 7.8.
I think the best we've seen is 8.3. Averaging was sort of 7.98.
I think if you look at our Kevin Rutherford thing, it's like 7.98 or something like that. But most of our fill-ups are at 7.8.
Okay, so here's
Oh, he's looking at it right now.
because someone's gonna say we're full of shit. So we're on a bit of a downward trend right now, but you can see 791 is our 90-day average.
Is our what day average?
90-day average, 791. 46 cents a mile is what it cost us.
46 cents a mile on fuel cost.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's not terrible. I think it's pretty good. We're using the Nastic card now.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that.
We're not sure. We're not sure if we're in love with that or not. Long Dong said he just parked in stuff like that. Oser said he'll probably get a hold of you tomorrow. You might be best to get a hold of me, Oser.
Yeah, get a hold
because
of
he's going to be driving and stuff. So get my number from James Best, Oser, and text me before you call. Because if I don't know your number, I don't answer it unless I've got a text from you. So text me before you call, Oser, and call me tomorrow, and we'll talk you through the roll and reset stuff, and stuff like that. I mean, it's simple to do, especially if you're doing partials. It's simple to do. Now, when you're running full loads, it's not as easy to do, but running partials, we got a lot of stops in Oregon. So what we're doing is he's going to drive into Oregon. I'm going to be on reset all day tomorrow, and then
We
tonight,
should be done by because we drop an hour.
5
as
o'clock
well.
in the morning on Friday,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, we drop an hour, so 5 o'clock Friday morning, we'll be done on his
Uh-huh.
reset, and then he can then do all the stops. And what generally happens on
I can do all the stops in Oregon.
Yeah, generally what happens with our stops is we won't make them all in one day, and then we'll end up sitting 10 hours overnight again, like sort of how we are now, and then do it.
I've got you blocked on the big channel. We don't even use the big channel
Yeah.
anymore. Don't be mad, Oser. I don't know how I blocked you. I didn't block you. One of my mods blocked you, so I can tell you that now. But yeah, get my number from James tomorrow. Call us, and maybe we can put Tim on the phone too, and we'll talk about some shit. We'll get you all lined out. But yeah, man. I mean, we're enjoying it out here. I mean, we really do. I mean, we it's pretty cool. I mean, really, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm on the top bunk tonight. He gets the good bunk tonight because he's driving tomorrow. So usually, if we're stopped at somewhere, whoever's driving first thing in the morning gets the bottom bunk because it's got the nice mattress on it. And the top bunk is hard as damn.
I might as well sleep on a bed of fucking nails.
I mean, the top bunk sucks. I'll just be honest with you. The top bunk sucks.
You want your bun toasted?
It's got a mattress on it about that thick.
You want your bun toasted?
No. Unless you're going. Are you toasting yours?
I was gonna.
You
know what?
I'll take mine untoasted. All right, I'm good. And we're about out of hamburgers now. Daphne seasoned us up these 8 hamburgers, and they'll be pretty much done tonight. And dude, we're just hanging out in the parking lot, dude. Hanging out, doing our thing, man.
Jesus Christ. What a fire, people. Good Lord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, sir. I mean, that's probably been. GP's been 2 years ago, man. I don't know. What are you doing?
Trying to get some burger puns going here. I'm sure don't want it toasted.
No, I
Going
don't.
once, going
I don't
twice.
want it toasted.
Ah, you're fucking sorry.
Don't want it toasted. I'll just
Yeah.
eat it like this. But yeah, so that was a long time ago, dude. GP was 2 years ago, man. They are a good company though.
How much are they paying you to say that, Jason?
They ain't paying me. Oh yeah. I don't know what the hell they're paying me now. Probably nothing. But GP's a good company. I'll tell you who else is a good company, and that is Swift.
So you better not say. You better not say Super Ego.
Oh. Swift is a very good company too. Are we going to Vegas with Best? I think we may have to skip it, man.
It all depends. If we're in the area, we'll go. We'll try, but we're not going out of our way type of stuff.
If we're there, we're there. If we ain't, we ain't. And we probably ain't going to. We probably ain't going to stay the whole 3 days. We got to put some money on this truck.
It's 2 months away.
Huh?
It's 2 months away.
It's not 2 months away.
Oh, it is. It's the end of September, October.
I thought it was the end of August.
Yeah, maybe my dates are wrong then.
I don't even know when the hell it is. Crete probably is a little better. I'll give you that. I work for Crete too.
Oh, it's the end of September. There you go. My bad. What month are we in now?
August?
Dude, it's 2 months away.
September is next month.
What month are we in now?
August.
What date in August?
10th. It's not 2 months.
It's damn close.
We might can pull it off. We got some expenditures coming up, so I don't know. It just depends. Just depends on what we got going on.
Seven weeks.
Fuck you, Stuart. I ain't. You ain't right. It ain't 2 months.
I was closer than you are.
He always thinks he's right.
You're seeing the first domestic.
Our first domestic bite.
At least it's over Vegas.
Boy, you hauling. Where are we at?
You see this stuff right here? These.
But
You fit 10 of them on a trailer.
you can fit 10 of them. At 700 a piece, that's $7,000, which don't sound bad. But takes you about 2 days to load them and 2 days to unload them. 3 days to get out here.
It was a pun. A joke, I think that means, right?
What's going on, Trucker 21? Flips Franks. We really were going to come out and see you, man. That's the truth. That ain't made up. We really were. Matter of fact, we had a lady at Lone Mountain look you up. Going off your videos, we showed her a video, and she could tell us where you were. And I don't know if you go to the same place all the time, but that's where we were going to go. She kind of told us where it was. But we ran into some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we did.
So,
I had a hot dog today.
yeah, you did. They fucked you up, too.
Dude, it fucked me up. It was one of them foot-long ones, and they cut it open, and
I got a feeling these hamburgers are going to fuck us up.
fucking shit somewhere.
I just got a funny feeling, man.
Well, someone might be running that U-Haul across there and have a little surprise in the morning.
Yeah, we had some shit go down, or we would have been there buying hot dogs. This coach, he does the cooking. I'm not the cooker.
See, the grill is a place for a man.
And the real men sit back and watch the other men do it.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
When you're a fucking boss like me, other people cook your shit.
A butt like him.
Next time, get James Best your cell phone number. What?
Coach is the royal taste tester.
Hey, it's good. Only problem with this next batch is we got to season them ourselves. Daphne seasoned these.
It's a little gas grill, Joey. You know, like the little camping ones with like the little 1 pound tanks. But I just bought an adapter so I can put a 20-pound tank on there. So don't have to worry about keep changing tanks over. It's like a little 1 burner. It gets the job done. It works, and I can't complain. And it gets, you know, it's better than going into freaking same old restaurants every day, and you know, I'm just fed up with truck stop food, man.
We eat a lot of Subway, man. A lot. And it's cheap. So that's good. But Lonnie said, who's the bitch? We don't really have a bitch. I mean, we just do our own thing, man. I mean, there really no bitch in this thing. We both pull our weight, man.
I bought the adapter at Ace Hardware. There's an Ace Hardware right down the road from my house, and went in there. And this actually, the adapter's built into the hose. So like the end that connects to a 20-pound tank is obviously for a 20-pound tank, and then the other is 4 foot long, and the other end is for a 1 pound fitting. So it's perfect.
Yeah.
And you can buy them on Amazon as well.
Yeah. I mean, how much was that?
I think I paid $20 at Ace, and I think you could buy it for $15 on Amazon.
There you go, Oser. Get to ordering. So y'all could be doing this, man. Because I talked to Tim briefly today, and I do believe he's leaving the house on Friday. So, en route to come get your ass. So, you better be ready. Somebody can block Thor's hat. Oh, Lonnie don't have a wrench. Oh, yeah, he does. Lonnie blocked Thor's hat.
I like the way you have to do it under a troll account, right?
GW Bose says, hey guys, ain't it great to have a few days off from being attacked online? Oh,
I honestly couldn't tell you, GW.
What?
When I say I don't watch,
We really don't watch.
whoever's the 405 number, someone keeps messaging me from a 405 number. I haven't figured out who it is yet.
We know who it ain't.
Yeah, we know it definitely ain't Larry June. Let's put it that way.
We know who it ain't.
And they said to go and check out Billy's because someone was on there dropping the N-bomb every 5 minutes or something. And I was like, I just didn't have time. So I watched it for like 5 minutes and put the phone down. I was like, I don't have time for this. I got bigger fish to fry.
Oh, sir, if he picks up a load going your way, he won't be delivering it until Monday, so that'll work out perfect. Ain't it great? I don't know how to. GW, we just don't watch anymore. I mean, we just really don't care. In the grand scheme of things, I look at this from like a celebrity. No, I'm not a celebrity, but like celebrities out in the open, they get attacked by millions of people, and they're still here. We get attacked by people that get 300 views. Who cares? I mean, it's nothing. We don't care about it. We don't watch it. We don't do anything. I seen a short today where TC Boggs said something to, who would he say it to? Billy Raines. I seen a short today where that happened, and then I seen Elite's video because I was just browsing through the old channel today. I seen a video by Elite today, and that's it. That's all I watched. So that's the only drama I got. That's it, man. And GW, I mean, the same people attack you that attack us. I suggest you just don't watch it, man. Who cares?
Yeah. I would agree. You're right, Joey.
Yep.
I said this the other day. I can tell when he's watched it.
I can tell when you've watched it.
I'm guilty of it.
He comes up out of the bump. Oh God, did you hear this shit? You know,
trust me. There's been times where I've wanted to fucking put this truck in the wind and fucking head it in a certain direction, you know, and fucking rip someone's throat out. I ain't gonna lie, you know. But you know what? If you don't watch it for a couple of weeks,
no, man,
it's like
it's all good, man.
It's totally different, and that's the key, right? Is knowing that. Once you figure that out, it's like, hey, the joke's on the person talking the shit at that point, right? So, whoever it is. I can't leave till Monday. Got something I need to do Sunday. Okay. You better get with Tim on that one.
Sir, if he picks up a load Friday morning, he ain't delivering it till Monday anyway. So chances are you ain't getting picked up till Monday as it is.
Well, he must be about a drive shift from you, right? I don't know. He lives in
Tim lives probably 700 miles from Oser.
Okay.
Probably about 600-700 miles. So I would say it's a Friday for Monday. And if it ain't, he'll wait for you.
I gotta do 700 miles tomorrow somehow.
You gotta do what?
700 miles tomorrow.
You ain't going to.
I know I'm not. I'll be lucky to get 600 in.
I'll be dragging us into Oregon. And we got we're dropping here, and then we're picking down the road, and then we may do one more pick, and then we're headed to Oregon.
Mm-hmm. It's not so much the going through Nevada and all that. That's easy, right? We'll knock a lot out there. But once we get into California and up into Oregon, that's where we'll lose a shit ton of time.
Yeah. Yeah, we got stuff going all over. I think we're going into Washington, ain't we?
Yeah, we're pretty much going up I-5, all the way up I-5, making multiple stops, all the way up to Vancouver, Washington.
And you know, the good thing about us teaming is we help each other, man. I mean, even like, dude, he's had to wake me up sometimes. I've had to wake him up. I mean, it's just, man, we help each other out, man. And hopefully, Oser, you and Tim will help each other out like we do. And your life would be so much easier. Sometimes you just need an extra set of eyes, especially because Tim knows how to book these. I taught him how to book these. So if Tim starts booking these, you're going to get in some places where it's going to take both of you to get in the dock.
And it speeds the process up as well.
Yeah.
So today we was, where was we at? In Denver this morning. We literally, he's pulling in, I jump out the door, I go and walk into the...
He goes and checks in. That's our deal. Normally, if I'm driving, he goes in and checks in, and by the time I'm lined up on the dock, he's opening the back doors, and then I'm smashing the dock. And by the time I get back, he's got the strap off, and then we're just signing paperwork and getting the hell out.
We was in and out in 4 minutes.
Was it 4 minutes today?
4 minutes.
Oh, that one that was wide open, the good one?
Yeah. 4
4
minutes was in and out. Paperwork signed, everything. So, like 4 minutes, 30 something seconds. It was close to 5, but even still, I'll take that. And if they were all like that, it would be wonderful, but obviously it's not.
Yeah.
You get your ups and downs.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, Trucker 21 says he's going to tell James Best to give you his cell phone number.
Alrighty, sounds good.
It's harder than you think, Oser, because you got all these mountains out here, man. So it's slow pulls and curves and downhill slides, and I mean, it's a lot of shit out here.
James knows how to book them too. He knows. I've been on the phone with him and spoken through it.
Tim's been booking himself, so I don't know that y'all are going to rely on James to book you. I don't know. Y'all, that's up to y'all. I mean, y'all do y'all's thing, man.
You might not even like this.
Huh?
They might not even like
Y'all might not even like his partial shit. I mean, y'all may want to do full loads, man. I mean, and really, we may be transitioning into some other shit. I mean, you're going to find that this shit's cheap right now. I'll be honest with you.
They're not all cheap though. That's the thing.
They're not all cheap.
And this is the dilemma, right? You find these. You get to these certain parts of the country, and you'll find these 2 or 3 diamonds in a rough, which will like make the load, right? And then it's worth it. And then you'll get, like now, it's like, I mean, $8,500 to go one way across the country is not bad.
That's where we're sitting right now, right?
Yeah,
we're sitting at 8,500.
It's not bad, right? We're gonna have maybe 2,500 miles in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 2,500 miles in it.
We'll have 8,500, and we'll have it all off Saturday, and then we may add another 700 to that, so it'd make it 92, and then we're going to take about a $2,000 load out, $2,000 or $3,000 load out. So that will put us at about 12 this week, somewhere around 12, which is pretty good in this market right now. That's above average in this market right now.
But the problem that I see is the time, right? Like I said earlier, the time, right? We're sat here now, and it's like we both got hours on our clock, and now we're just like, yeah, it's all on the low board.
Yeah, it's all on the low board.
It's all on the low board, and I mean,
yeah, it ain't no hidden low board or nothing. It's all on DAT, man.
You know, some people call it partials, some people call it, multi-stop, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. LTL.
They got several different ways to search it, man.
I mean, I can tell you each box, so each one of these is a different rate confirmation.
Yeah.
And we can fit up to 10 of them on the trailer.
Yeah. So when we run from, say, Florida, which is where we started this week, out to here, we could have up to 10 or 11 Raycons, sometimes 12 or 14, because we are dropping and picking. So what we always try to do, and Oser, take heed this warning. What we always try to do is when we drop something, we try to pick something up. So just like today, you guys heard what I said earlier. We're dropping here, and we're going about 15 miles up the road, 10 or 15 miles up the road, and then we're picking again. But we're all going to the same area. So it doesn't do you no good. It wouldn't do us no good to go to Southern California from here. So we're all going to Oregon or Washington right now. So always the thing that will keep your rate up is always keep this trailer full.
Yeah. No. And if you once you get more comfortable with it, then you can start looking, you know, at your final destination. And we've done this a couple of times. So like here, right? Say there was one going, I don't know, back to Florida for $1,000. We might pick that up now. Yeah, it might be in the wrong order, but we'll pick it up now. But knowing full well when we get to Oregon, we're picking up 5 other boxes going back to Florida.
Yeah.
You know, so we're not chasing our tail. So you got to. I've always said it's the Rubik's Cube, right? You got to think ahead a little bit. You know, you can't just be a steering wheel holder. You got to think ahead a little bit on what you're trying to do and have a bit of a game plan you got to execute.
And it's a little more work than some people want to do, man.
It's a lot of.
It's a lot of work.
There is a lot of damn phone calls. The amount of phone calls I make a day.
He books 90% of this because he books it while I'm driving during the day, because that's when the brokers are open, obviously. So
shit, we was out to dinner the other night with Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there. This place we went to eat, they have like the big paper. What do you call it?
the tablecloth.
I have a paper tablecloth, and there was some kids' crayons there. We were all eating dinner, and I was just scrolling through the load board, found 3 or 4 loads that I wanted right at dinner. And I'm there with a Crayola crayon, freaking writing down load numbers and crunching the numbers to see if it would work. I mean, Kenny must have thought I was freaking absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
But that's just the type of...
That's just the kind of stuff we do,
that's the type of dedication I have to it, is I'm always looking, and, you know, because as quick as it's on, sometimes it's gone just as quickly.
Our revenue is 90% based on Stuart, because he books during the day while I drive. Now, Oser, you and Tim may do it different. Y'all may let James book y'all. Whatever y'all do. We book ourselves, and he does it. 90% of it, he does it. And we run everything by each other, though. Like, he says, hey, I got this load going to Oregon. What do you think about it? Well, yeah. And what I normally say, I don't give a damn where we go.
He don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. I don't care. Send me to New York City. I don't give a damn. I mean, it don't matter. I've been out here long enough. There ain't nowhere I ain't been. So I don't care. Let's go. Hell, we were in Bangor, Maine last week, wasn't we?
Yeah.
A week before? Or
yeah, last week.
Was it last week?
No, it wasn't last week. It was the week before, because we had the truck issue.
Hell, we were up there in down Bangor, Maine, and hitting some crazy ass docks up there. And I mean, one thing about this, Oser, is this will keep you on your damn toes, because all these places are tight. Most, except for the one today, the 4-minute job today, that was wide open, man. That was wide open spaces. That if they were all like that, dude, we'd never not do this, no matter what the price is. Well, I can't say that, but we would love doing this, because 4 minutes off and on is a world record. Now, normally you're going to be at one of these. We're in Utah, Jack Ryan. We're in Utah tonight. We just ate hamburgers, and we're just chilling out here by the grill.
It's actually sort of nice out.
Huh? Yeah, it's real nice.
No mosquitoes, not humid. It's cool. It's
about
nice.
60-something degrees. We're going to sleep with the truck off tonight because the APU's not working. Yeah, man, we're just...
actually, there's a place in Oregon that sells APU parts pretty cheap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Clean air. Yeah, man, we're just chilling it out, man. I mean, the key to it, Oser, is keep your truck loaded. Don't fuck around, and
don't be afraid to go out of route.
Yeah, don't be afraid to go out of route a little bit. I mean, dude, we have deadheaded 700 miles to pick up $10,000 worth of freight. We've done that. And some people will say, you people are crazy for deadhead 700 miles. Would you deadhead 700 miles for $10,650 worth of freight? Because that's what it was. $10,650. We deadheaded 700 miles for it. You know, I mean, don't be afraid to deadhead. Don't be afraid to go to New York City. all that bullshit that people talk
Yeah,
about.
you can have Jamaica, New York. Jamaica, New York is great. You gotta love going there.
Yeah,
Have fun.
yeah. It's gonna take both of you. I mean, but we did it. I mean,
And we ain't going back again.
we'll go back.
Get the
We ain't
fuck.
going back.
You going by yourself then, bitch.
We ain't going back to Jamaica.
I'm not going to Jamaica, New York again. Hell no.
Which one was Jamaica?
The one where he wanted us to back down the side road, and then we ended up having to have the rope.
Is that the
with
one where we had to
hook.
rope them out?
Yeah, the dude was taking a piss next to the truck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had to, if it paid good, we would.
Yeah.
Don't lie. I mean,
Oh yeah. I mean, look, anything for the right amount. If that was a $3,000-$4,000 box, I'm taking it. You know.
Yeah, we're taking
But I ain't taking it for $500. They can shove that up their
yeah,
ass.
if you do a U-Haul in Jamaica, New York, you have to have. Matter of fact, they still have our strap. We gave it to them.
Yeah.
We built something for them to pull the boxes off. They don't have a dock.
Holy shit, 21. What speed are you doing? Hang on, this isn't really the real 21. It can't be. 'Cause he's got a check mark under there. I don't know what that means. No.
No, he put that.
What speed is he doing? 700 miles is like 8 hours. Am I right? Hell no.
No, you ain't right.
Dude, what speed are you doing?
I don't know what the hell.
I mean, 70 miles an hour at 10
That's-
hours is 700 miles.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, and you're not going to be able to average 70 miles an hour neither.
Yeah. It's an automatic, Jack.
Yeah, it's an automatic.
12 speed auto.
Yeah.
It's the Eden Endure something, whatever they call it. And it's got a Cummins efficiency series. It's the 1850 on the torque. And it's only got 400 horsepower though. Which is,
I think it's a little over 4.
that's 400 horsepower.
Is it 400 even?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Huh.
Which is weird because they sell a Cummins efficiency series. It's like 565 with 1850 torque in the efficient. No, it can't be. It'd be because who was it was telling us anything with the 5s on the end is programmed for performance.
Yeah.
So maybe it's 450, 550. No,
It's 450. That's what it is.
maybe it's 500.
This ain't a 500.
No, I don't know.
This is a 450.
Holy shit! You're driving a truck at 75.
You ain't driving this. You ain't driving through here at 75, 80 miles an hour. Ain't no way.
I caught myself today. Even he said something. He said,
I was like, whoa.
I thought you were coming in a little hot.
Coming in
I was
a
like,
little
yeah, I was
fucking
coming in
hot
a little
there,
hot
buddy.
there. I caught myself. So yeah.
We're going around these curves coming into town here, and he's coming in hot. And I was like, God damn, boy, you
He's
coming
like,
in there a little hot.
we said it exactly the same. I was like, damn, I'm coming in here pretty quick.
Coming in a little hot there. And then he hit the Jakes, and yeah, but the rest is history. But I was like, damn.
Well, I was racing for a second, man.
Yeah, I was like,
I was
damn, man.
waiting for them tires to start
He was ready to
squealing.
grab another gear. I mean, he might have been going about 80. Woo! Man, I don't know. Y'all got any questions for us or anything? We're not going to stay on here real long tonight. Y'all got any questions for us? I went back old school. Went back to the Columbia hat. Stuart ruined my KW hat.
Yeah, we got a leaking windshield.
Yeah, we do.
I think it's the windshield or sort of marker light, one of the two. I ain't figured
Oh,
it
yeah,
out.
some windshield.
That windshield's getting replaced soon.
Yeah, it's got a little crack in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get that.
Frickin' stone chip to turn into a crack. So we've got to replace the windshield here soon. It's
Yep.
not real bad yet, it's more towards the bottom. And I can cover it up with the GPS type of thing. But technically, I think on paper, it would be considered a violation because it's inside the...
If they seen it.
Yeah.
If they seen it. How do you guys not get mad at each other teaming is unique partner? We don't get mad.
No.
I don't think we've ever had a fight. Have we ever had a fight?
Not really. Not really. I'm trying to think if there's any time where...
We had a business argument one day. But other than that, I mean, that's about it.
Honestly, I think the most heated I got was probably the other day when we was at dinner with Kenny. When I was talking about the other truck,
Oh, yeah.
and I said, you
Yeah.
know, we was debate.
Yeah.
We have this debate, right?
Yeah.
And it's time versus money, right? And one of the biggest complaints with this is the amount of time sometimes
it can take to get multiple trucks on and put your truck in the wind, right? Or all the boxes on and get your truck pointing in the wind so you can actually run like a hard team. And I've always said, if you could have someone that would pick up all of the boxes and have a loaded trailer for us to pick up, and then we just go, and get maybe 2 of each cross countries done a week. And that's probably been the heated I got, because it felt like he wasn't understanding that time, them 2 days that are tied up picking stuff up, we could actually be across the country just about, which could turn into consistently $15,000 to $19,000 weeks every week. So
yeah, I mean, and then the cost of that
ended
up. I mean, when we start talking about the cost of that, it ended up being crazy.
Well, the cost we got quoted to do it was
outrageous.
Was asinine. I mean, but if we did it ourselves,
we could do it ourselves for cheaper.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it's just one of them deals where we were talking the same, but we were talking in a different language. It felt like. Yeah, there's a lot of New York to Florida.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we got like we get 5,000 for 5,000.
Here's the thing with it, right? And I might be giving away too much information here, but people have just got to do it, right? At the end of the day,
you got to come out here and do it.
So,
New
York. When you say New York, I don't look in the mindset of New York. I will look from the entire Atlantic seaboard. So if we're up in Maine, I'll be picking in Maine, Boston, New York, Philly. And there might be stuff up in Maine that's actually delivering in, North Carolina somewhere. And so I'm constantly, stuff's coming off and on, and you just got to constantly be thinking, and I'll try and pick like that corridor that will go down, so we'll come down 95, and anything, 100 miles either side of 995 we'll take.
We picked, when we went back down to Florida last time, we picked stuff up from Maine to Philly, man. I mean, and we got, what is that, 1,200 miles down through there?
Where?
What was it? It's like 1,500 miles.
From where?
From Maine back down to Florida. What was it?
Oh, it was like 1,500 miles. It was like a 3,300 mile week.
And we grossed
11.6.
No, it was 11. Was it
11.3
or
11.3, 11.6? It was
11.3 or 11.6.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there on 3,300 miles. So you go do the math on that. Now we had $560 in tolls though.
Yeah.
So we gotta be up front with that.
That was a kick in the spuds, all them tolls.
Yeah.
There wasn't much we could do to get around them, unfortunately.
No, I mean it ain't worth going around them. I mean, because
where the picks were,
you're gonna be in right pig paths and all kinds of other crazy shit. I mean, it's just not worth going around it. But we had $560 worth of tolls come out of that. So it wasn't.
I think the best thing we've done yet was we came out of Florida and we went to Denver. We did it in 63 hours of work time was on that, and we did $9,600.
That was good. That
was the best I've seen as far as
63 hours, meaning 30 from me, 30 from him.
That's loading time, drive time, and everything.
Yeah.
That's that was the best I've seen yet. So, but the stars have to align, right? The boxes have to be there, and
I mean, everything's got to be
out of route miles. You have to. Everything has to be spot on for it to.
Like here, where we are right now, there's not a lot of partials going where we're going. There's a lot of shit going to California, but there's not a lot of shit going where we need to go. So we got to be selective. We could potentially have 10 foot, depending on a measurement tomorrow, we got to measure. We could potentially have 10 foot of space left after we do our next pickup. And if that's the case, we're going to try to put 10 foot on here going to Oregon.
Yeah. I found one. It's, what was it, trailer hitches or something? But it actually said...
trailer something.
Yeah, I emailed the broker about it. And it's the first load I've seen. It says YRC Rescue.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow Freight rescue load.
We may be doing a Yellow Freight rescue load tomorrow.
So but he has to come up on the money. He trying to move it for peanuts. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, the price he's trying to move it for, I almost emailed him back and said, if I move it for that price, I might be in the same position as YRC.
Yeah.
Bankrupt.
What
It
were
was-
they, like 600?
Yeah, it was like less than 30. I don't know, it was low. It was low.
It was like 30 or 40 cents a mile.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cheap. But that's what you got to do with these partials, though. A lot of these partials don't pay $1 a mile a piece. You know, a lot of these partials pay 30, 40 cents, but you got to add up 10, 40 cents, you know, to get to that 350, you know, or whatever. I mean,
When they get good is when you get one of these boxes that takes up 5 foot of space, and it pays $1 a mile.
we had that.
Yeah.
We had that
That's-
last time we were out there.
That's when you're getting in the money.
We
that's
we
when
had
you're getting in
that.
the money.
When did we have that? About 2 weeks ago.
The one out of California.
The one out of California
Yeah,
going to
out of-
Colorado.
Out of Eureka, yeah.
Yeah.
To Colorado.
Yeah, going to Colorado. $3,000. That box paid over $1 a mile for one box.
It was like moving a regular truckload.
They paid big for that box, and we were glad to take it.
Hell yeah, we were.
It made our week because we were struggling a little bit till we seen that. We had one cancel on us, and that was like $1,100, and then we picked up 3,000. So that was cool.
Yeah, it's that's another thing with this stuff, right? You can't be booking ahead. If you're booking ahead, you're leaving money on the table. These
Yeah.
boxes are all you want to be, and it goes against the norm, right? Of what you can't be frightened of loss. Don't be frightened of losing a box or a load. You could like he gets mad at me sometimes because I'll be looking at loads, right? So like right now I'm looking for stuff out of Oregon. I won't look for Friday or Saturday. I'll be looking today because I want to see what the last minute rates are looking like. Because I'll hold out for as long as possible. You know, I'm not going to go and book for something for Friday or Saturday and lose $400 or $500 because the broker's got time on it. So you know,
Will they
play
fit
with
on-
their own game.
Will these boxes fit on a reefer? Only long ways. So not width, the way that they have to go on a trailer. They'll only fit long ways, like this one sitting here behind me.
I definitely long ways.
Mhm.
You'd have to measure it. I mean, was it 102 inches wide? No, 96 inches wide. They're 96 inches wide, I believe.
All right, 21. We'll see you later.
Later.
Yeah,
I would be worried, honestly, I would be worried about the chute on the top because they're pretty tall. Like, you can't see over the top of the boxes. They go nearly
they're
to
about
the ceiling.
9. They're about 9 foot tall.
Yeah. So I would be more worried about these assholes ripping the chute. That would be my concern.
And I'd be pissed if they did rip my chute. And the way they like to slide these in there too, I don't know how that work with a metal floor.
Yeah.
Because that metal floor's got grates on it a little bit. I think they get caught. So they would have to pick them up, which would then get into your chute. I don't know if it'd be a good idea to haul these on a reefer or not.
Worth giving it a shot. Definitely give it a shot.
Oser says, wait, I'm not going to be booking anything for a while, at least not until I can manage stress better. And then I need to get used to the lifestyle again, 8 months out on the road. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it.
Manage stress, but yeah, you can't stress about stuff out here, man. I'm telling you, you just gotta be like, whatever.
Jack Ryan says, nice. How much fuel per mile?
46 cents per mile.
46 cents.
46 cents per mile it's costing us.
Yeah, we showed that app just a minute ago. We're averaging 46 cents per mile.
Hang on, let me look at it again. I'll put it up. It is the 90-day average is 7.91. Why does it say 2016 T680?
I don't know.
Maybe I fat fingered it. And it's costing us 46 cents a mile in fuel.
For fuel. And that's at these higher prices.
Yeah, it's
So we're doing okay.
it's pretty good. We was using the RTS card carrier just changed to the NASTIC. So we're back at NASTIC again. I don't like it. we're losing about
2-3 cents, maybe 4.
worst case scenario 5 cents a gallon, but on average about 2 to 3 cents a gallon. So really not too happy about that, but it's his call, it's his carrier. He gets to do what he wants.
May need to try a load next time you empty out in New York. We need to get more than one, I can tell you that. I mean, it ain't worth your time to pick up one box.
Yeah, I always do it because each, if you can get them in widthways and sort of they only take up 5 feet, I always just do it on a by 10 basis. So if it's $700, that's $7,000. If you can get them all going to the same area or along the route, just everything because pricing them sometimes can confuse people, right? They might have 5 boxes that need to go. And you got to know, are they ripping you off or is it a fair price? So you just got to, figure out what your number would be for a full truckload and then sort of go from there.
Go from there.
XPO is better than Nastic in a lot of spots.
I've got an XPO card. It's actually called RXO now. They changed the name of the fuel card to RXO.
Well, they changed the name of the company, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it's still XPO. I don't know. Maybe they changed the name of the company.
I know their brokerage is RXO.
RXO now? Mm-hmm. Anybody else got anything for us?
You in the trailer moving stuff around? A little bit. I wouldn't say a lot. I mean,
we did the other day.
Yesterday.
Was that yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday our whole load was flip-flopped around, so our first stop was in the nose, and everything was on our last stop. So we had to flip everything around at that.
We had to pull this whole trailer off.
Yeah, the cool guy was pretty cool. So if you saw the video yesterday, we was at a hot rod place, and that guy there, he did everything for us. So he helps us.
He didn't charge us nothing, but we felt bad and gave him money.
Yeah. So how do we keep freight in the proper order? Well, we ask people to do it for us. When we get to a spot, we'll, throw them some cash, man. Throw them $20. I mean, I'm going to be blunt here, right?
We carry $100 and $150 on us.
I'm going to be straight up blunt with you. These guys that are working on the dock, which are unloading it, they're making $15 an hour. You come up with $40 cash and say, hey, do you mind moving these boxes around to take you 15 minutes? They're jumping all over it.
They're all over it.
And you just get it in the order you want, and you're doing them a favor, they're doing us a favor, and it's just the way it is, man.
We're normally spending $100 a week doing this.
Yeah.
Cash. We're getting people to reorder our trailer and stuff. We're spending about $100.
You don't want to be doing it every stop, right? So pick up if you're going to do that, pick all your loads up going to Florida, and on your last pickup, right? Just say, hey, do you mind putting these in order for me from the cash? Or at your first drop off, hey, yours is on the nose. Can we figure something out here?
We play good cop, bad cop. So like he'll go in with no money, and then I'm the good cop. I come in and say, hey, dude, I'll give you 40.
I mean, he got a guy to do it for a Dr. Pepper one time.
Yeah.
He gave the guy Dr. Pepper. He moved only 1 or 2 boxes.
I don't think we had any money at that point, though, did we? Did we have money at all?
I can't remember.
I don't know. He's like,
that was a while ago.
He actually come out.
He was an asshole at the beginning.
He was an ass at the beginning. I was like, dude, he ain't gonna move this shit for us. And then he come back and goes, I'll fuck with y'all. And that's what he said too. He said, I'll fuck with y'all. What do you need done? I was like, I need you to move this box and put that box in front of that. He goes, I'll do it for a Coca-Cola. And I was like, Dr. Pepper? I said, we got Dr. Pepper on board. That's when I was on my Dr. Pepper kick. And he said, all right, fair enough. So I went and got him a cold Dr. Pepper out of the truck, and he moved that box. I see that, but what if they refuse to touch the stuff that isn't theirs? We've never had that problem.
If they want their stuff off, they'll have to move it out the way, right?
They'll have to move it out of the way.
It comes into a stalemate. I tell you, another thing that we've been having an issue with recently is the bill of ladings.
Yeah.
These guys want to hold the original bill of ladings. They're like, nope, we'll give it back, please.
Give it back. I got in a fight with a lady at a damn U-Haul the other day, man.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why they want the. I mean, I told him, I was like, you just tell the lady, and I don't know if it's a regulation or not. I said, just tell them that the FMCSA requires the carrier to hold the bill of lading. I mean,
Oh, man. She's like, I'm keeping this. And I was like, no, you ain't.
offer a Mexican Coke.
We don't carry no Mexican Cokes on here.
We might need to make a trip down to Laredo or something.
Yeah. Get us some Mexican Coke.
Yeah,
That shit's good.
I like that stuff, man. I like the. Do you buy the little shorty ones, or do you buy the big tall ones?
I buy the big tall
The big tall ones, yeah.
Yeah, I get the big tall ones, but yeah, man, we've never had anybody refuse to do nothing for us. It's because we're bringing out the moolah.
That's not true. There was one
What?
chick. Remember that one place in Illinois, when she was new.
She did, yeah, but she
She could barely work the forklift.
I wasn't even mad about that though, because when she put the box on, it took like 45 minutes, and I was like, shit, we'd have been here 3 hours to get that shit moved. So yeah, one time,
That was
but I
funny.
don't think we offered to pay her.
No.
She just flat out told us to get fucked.
And there was, yeah, and there was that one chick in Boston. She tried loading the box, but she couldn't figure it out. And she
So
says,
then you did
she
it.
just handed me the keys. Can you just do it for me, please? I'm like, okay. So
He put it in, man. Normally, what we do too, Oser, is we stand on each side of the box when they're putting it in the trailer, and we tell them, smidge it this way, smidge it that way. If not, man, they're going to beat up the outside of the back of your trailer. They're going to hit the hinges and all kinds of shit.
I think they like it. I think most people like that, having that extra set of eyes.
Yeah.
And
We get them right in the trailer, man. So normally at every stop, we're both out. Whether it's my turn to sleep or it's his turn to sleep or whatever it is, we're usually both out.
I'm
doing
not
this.
working. I'm usually just stretching.
Yeah,
or-
he's just stretching.
yeah.
Yeah. He just gets out of the truck and takes a piss, and you know, yeah. Just so happens they're putting a box in the truck, and yeah, stuff like that.
Stuff like that.
Anyway, you're going to learn to work as a team, especially if you're going to do these partials. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of stops, and some people don't like it. But to us, it's been our bread and butter for a while, man. And I mean, I don't know what we're going to do, but if these go much lower, we definitely can't mess with them anymore. But right now, they're
Would be nice. Yeah, tell you what would be nice.
okay.
What would be really nice is if they gave us the access to this warehouse behind us, and they said, "Hey, you know, when you get here, take the box off, and go on your way."
Oh, that'd be
You know,
great.
that-
Just
that
left
would-
us a forklift and said sign the bills and
Yeah.
see ya. Yeah, oh, that'd be great. How much clearance is on the side of the boxes? Probably like 2 inches on each
Yeah,
side.
2 inches each side, 3 inches each
Yeah.
side.
2 or 3.
I
mean,
think the boxes are 96 inches wide.
Yeah, and
I
he
think-
got a 102 trailer.
Yeah,
They are 96. That's exactly what they
it
are.
is 96.
Yeah, so it'd be 3 inches on each side. That's how much room you got. It's not a lot of room. They take up pretty much the whole width of your trailer. You got to have a forklift driver that actually knows what they're doing to put them in there too.
And you can move them with a pallet jack just about. It's a pain in the ass.
We've had to do that before.
Yeah, I had to move a couple with a pallet jack before. So
Yeah, we've had to
actually,
roll
that
them
guy
out.
the guy in frickin' Tennessee,
Yeah,
he refused to move it.
yeah, and he gave us a pallet jack.
He
so-
gave me a pallet jack. He's like, "Get it off."
Yeah, so we were back there pulling and lifting, and he actually did help us push it back on the trailer.
Yeah.
But I mean, sometimes you got people.
Oh, that's not true. There was the other one in where it had the fucking pipe underneath.
Yeah, but he ended up doing it.
Yeah. I think he got pleasure in watching us
Yeah.
watch me dumpster dive for that piece of pipe.
But he went into He told us we were going to have to move it ourselves. Now this motherfucker goes into a dumpster and starts pulling out round pipe, and we jacked it up. We couldn't. It wasn't the. You couldn't use a.
It wasn't one of these boxes. It was
It wasn't one of these. It was an
an
Allied van line.
Atlas or Allied van line box from military, and so you couldn't get a damn pallet jack underneath it. Do you need load bars since they are bigger than 4 foot? No, we just use strap.
We just use strap.
We just use one strap across the
One
back.
strap across the back. That's all it requires.
My advice to you, whenever you put one on, push it as far forward as till it hits the other one. Do not leave a big gap and let the damn thing slide down the trailer.
Don't let them. Some of these places without docks will try to set it on the tailgate, and when you row forward, guess what? That box will fall.
Yeah.
And then you'll be cleaning up a damn mess. So make them push that box all the way forward against the other ones.
We had one slide the full length of the trailer. We was going 3 miles to the next pick.
Oh, man, I've tricked you too.
Yeah, he got me good. And he breaks, and you can hear it. It's like, you could hear it all the way down the trailer, and I'm bracing myself, and you hear, boom! I'm like, son of a bitch. And it was hard, man. I mean, that was a heavy box. And
we learned our lesson off that right there.
Never again. Never again. I don't care if I'm going 500 feet. That's always getting put to the nose every time.
Yeah, man, it is. That's crazy, dude. Don't ever leave one on the tailgate, man, because it will slide forward and it has a big chance of tipping over.
Yeah, and if it tips over and
you're done,
people's belongings go everywhere, I don't even know what you do then.
That's what I told him too. I was like, man, dude, there's aerosol cans and shit all over this trailer. He's like, you're shitting me. I was like, no, dude, it's all fucked up. Sure enough, he opened the door and it wasn't nothing. It was just slammed up against the bulkhead. Oh man, dude.
National City, California. We've been there, haven't we? National City.
I think we have. Man, I'll tell you what, man. We've been in some places that are tight as hell, dude. Tight, super tight. This wasn't so bad.
Honestly, we don't know also what's in them. It could be. It says personal belongings. Right?
Household belongings.
Yeah, it says household goods, but
2,500 pounds, no hazmat.
I think each box is valued at 10,000.
Yeah. They weigh more than 2,500 pounds, though. I mean,
we had one the other week. He pulled it off, and the forklift back wheels were coming off the ground.
Yeah. I mean, it probably had 5,000-6,000 pounds in it.
I mean, he couldn't even he was turning the wheels left and right, and it just kept going.
Back wheels were off.
Yeah, it kept going straight.
Yeah.
So I was like, you need to drop that shit, man.
Oh, man. He just kind of drug it back into the warehouse, man. I mean, you gotta, I don't know, dude. I mean, it's weird, man, but y'all welcome to come do this, Oser, if y'all want some of it. I mean, y'all may not want none of it, but I mean, Tim knows how to book them, and he's familiar with the U-Haul stuff. He's familiar with all that, so y'all want to come get some of it, come get some of it. I mean, we can't haul it all. I mean, there's lots of them come out, but just be ready. They're a little
500 boxes a day is what I was
500
told.
boxes a day U-Haul puts out. Yep.
That's what I was told.
So yeah, 500 boxes a day, man. I mean, you can't haul them all. Midlife Trucker said he hauls them. Just need the money. Don't really care how it's made as long as it's legal. It'll be legal. It'll be legal. This Jack, this one's not. I mean, if it all works out this week, we could hit 12,000. We could hit 12,000 this week. That's usually we're around 10 or 11, and we've been as high as 15, 16.
We're sitting at 8,600 right now.
We're sitting at 8,600 right now. So if we add another 7, that'll put us at 93 going up. And then we're looking at hauling about a $2,500 load coming back west that we could get off by Monday. And then that'll put us around 11.8 to 12.2. So, I mean, that's not bad. Not in this market. That's not bad at all.
Yep, North American offers them too. We actually was at North American this morning.
North American van lines?
Yeah, that's where we was at this morning.
Yeah,
The-
Wheaton,
That's
yeah.
yeah. It's military. It's
Yeah.
mainly military.
Their boxes ain't this big though.
Yeah, they're smaller and they're garbage.
Yeah, they'll fall apart in your damn truck, man.
Yeah, there's some shit boxes.
They're shit boxes, man. Yeah. We did that. We did a military move today. And those boxes ain't put together like these. And the ones that have these orange labels on them, they're wood boxes, and they ain't put together worth of shit. But now they got these metal ones. Well, you can't really see. Well, yeah, you can. Right there is a metal box. Those are waterproof. Those are put together good.
Yeah, I think that's what they're moving to. It's funny you say that, Jack, because people are complaining about the market. And for the most part, it is, I mean, it's tough, right? It's tough right now. But them same people are the same people that won't go to New York. They don't want to do multiple stops. They'll find every reason not to do something. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't have sympathy for people that want to come out here and they want it handed them on a silver spoon. We got to work for it, unfortunately.
Midlife, I thought y'all hauled forklifts.
You should be able to hit 10K.
If you can't hit 10, I mean, you should be able to hit 10. I mean, we hit Florida at a bad time. We also didn't go all the way down to the bottom. And we've just been picking up as we go. So this is kind of a piecemeal week for us. It's kind of a piecemeal for us. No, we don't do like Yellow Freight and ABF and them. We don't really touch this stuff. I mean, we did yesterday a little bit, but for the most part, we don't touch any of this, Jack. The hardest thing we do is pull a strap. Put a strap back on. That's about the hardest thing we do. To be seriously honest with you.
Yeah, it's not difficult.
It's not difficult at all.
It's just locations, man. That's the...
The stops is what get people to where they don't want to do this, the amount of stops and stuff. And some of these places just ain't set up for trucks, man.
And some people are just unpleasant to deal with, right? Unfortunately, truck drivers get all tarred with the same brush. So if an asshole comes into a place and treats someone like, an asshole, guess what? Now, when we come in or the next person comes in, you could be nice as pie, but you get just the wrath from the person before, right? It's just this stigma. So it's just a lot of small shit,
Mm-hmm.
So, but it ain't. At the end of the day, it's all driving a truck. It ain't rocket science. You want to get from A to B for the lowest cost possible, but get the most money out of the people that are paying you.
With the least amount of stops.
Yep. It's not rocket science.
No. It's just trucking, man. I mean, like I say, the worst part of this is it takes 2 days to load it, 2 days to unload it, and 3 days of driving. And that's what we do.
That's the killer, the mentally. You're there, say down in Florida, right? You spend 2 days down in Florida loading everything. You might put $10,000-$12,000 on the truck. It takes 2 days to do that, and then you still got to drive 2 days across the country to 2 days unload again. So mentally, it sucks because you're not going anywhere, right? And you're just like, God damn.
I mean, in a week's time, all we can do Now, if we were hauling straight loads, we could do back and back and back. But here we do one trip because it takes so long to do it and stuff like that. Now, on the spot market midlife, they're probably paying you as a company driver stop pay, but on the
we're an all-in rate.
we're all in rate, man. I mean, we don't get stop pay for these. I mean, when you're getting them off the spot market, like your company is not getting paid stops. They're paying you a stop as a company driver, but when they get these loads off the spot market, they're not getting paid stops. They just don't pay that way. Yeah, we're still up, Nick. Welcome to the jungle, man.
What does MIC mean?
I don't know what MIC stands for.
Oh, mix.
Mix partials. Oh, well, we had mix on here. I mean, we had a mix on here. We had a military move on here.
We had, what was it? The half the trailer was U-boxes.
And then a military move.
And then the van line stuff.
Yeah.
And then here comes the police.
We thought we were going to end up having to go to a base or something when they first booked it to us. They were acting all stupid, like we had to be citizens, and we just went to a moving van place to unload it. Man.
No, that was the sub base. We never booked that one.
We didn't book that.
I had a phone call with a broker the other day. Oh boy, how bad was that? I swear she was high.
Oh, she was high.
She was high, all right. Holy shit.
We hung up on her, man.
Yeah.
She was
slurring her
crazy.
words and everything, man. It was bad. Laredo
What's up,
to
JF?
Ohio.
We're
So-
not in your state today, JF. We're in Utah.
Hanging out with the Mormons.
Yep. Nick Earl said he just got done with a 15-hour day. Mm-mm-mm.
My day's all. I was up at what, 5 o'clock this morning?
5.
I was up at 5. What? And then
You worked like 2 hours,
until about 9, and then
took break, and then drove an hour into here.
I did what did I do after that? I'm trying to think what I did. I laid back in the sleep, but I wasn't sleeping. I was making phone calls to insurance agents, and then
Yeah, we got that going on too.
so I made some phone calls, and then we stopped in Johnson's Corner for some lunch.
Yep. And
And
that
then-
wasn't worth a shit.
Yeah, that was, oh man, that hot dog, that tore my stomach up. With chili on it, oh boy.
That's why I didn't get it, man. I seen that chili. I was like, dude, I would be shitting all over the place.
Dude. Like I said, we stopped twice today, this afternoon. And I took a 5-hour nap. And I drove for a little bit.
We just had hamburgers, Nick. We cooked out hamburgers and ate them, and we're just chilling here talking to you now. Letting the grill cool off.
I'm gonna buy some steaks tomorrow.
We're gonna buy some steaks and some more hamburgers.
Maybe do a couple of sausages,
Oh,
bratwurst.
We might are looking into some thick cut pork chops too.
I don't know. You know what I would really like to do? You ever seen that like the marinade bags, like the Jack Daniels marinade bags? Buy some chicken breast and just chuck it in the marinade bag, stick it in the fridge.
Yeah, I don't care.
That could
man.
be good.
I mean, I'll eat anything. We're going to have to get us some good utensils. So.
Oh, I was actually at a restaurant at Johnson's Corner there in Colorado. I tell you, holy shit, Nick. I went up in about 2 pant sizes just because my stomach was so bloated. And yeah, we had to make 2 stops.
Holy Lonely said he did 21 stops of new furniture last month. We don't have that many on here. I mean, we have as many as 10 stops on a truck. I mean, we can put 10 stops on here.
10 picks, 10 drops.
10 picks, 10 drops. That's the most we can have on here. That'd be 20 altogether, but yeah, I guess that would be a lot. Cook a badass New York strip. We're gonna get us some kind of steak and get some more hamburgers, and buy some more Mountain Dew, of course.
I got this kick. I want to get some picanha.
Conte?
No, picanha. It's
What the hell's that?
it's like a Brazilian cut of meat. It's really good. Cook it on a grill real slow.
I guess we'll be eating some of that too.
I'm a beef nut.
He marinates his steaks in Dr. Pepper.
I don't know about that. Some salt and pepper, man. Not even pepper, just salt. I just like salt on mine, really.
Huh.
Honestly, I'm glad I don't truck anymore. You know what? Some days I wish I wasn't trucking. There's other days where I'm quite content being out here.
Dude, this sucks being gone as long as we are, man.
That's
but-
that's the shitty part, right?
Yeah.
And we were talking about it today. That when you just get in them, I want to call it a rut, but you're just like you're doing okay, but
We're
you just
both in a rut today.
you just feel like you're spinning your wheels a little bit, right? You don't feel like you're making any progress. You're just getting by, and I guess we should be good for that.
Yeah.
We should be happy for that and grateful for that. But for me, it's like I'm not happy at that. I'm always looking for the next, that next thing. It's just like, God damn, man, it's got to be something better,
Yeah. I mean, we just, we're doing the best we can do. I mean, we're doing the absolute best we can do. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it for you. But I'm sure I think you'll be fine. Time is one thing you can never get more of.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
Sir, I think you guys can hit 10 grand.
That's an easy. As a team, that's an easy. You should
Yeah.
do that with your eyes closed.
I mean, if y'all did full loads and just went cross country, you could hit 10 grand. I mean, if that's all you did. Because loads from here going to the East Coast are paying what, 6,000 you said? 6,100?
so there was a load coming out of Oregon today for 6,100 for a van going to New York.
Yeah, going to New York, 6,100 on a dry van. So if y'all got 4 or 5 coming out here and then 6,100 in New York, that's 11 grand right there. So, I mean, yeah, you should be able to hit 10 easy. Just pulling general freight, you should hit 10. But whatever you do, Oser, don't get into the short game as a team because you're going to fuck your hours all up, and don't get into that short game. If you're going to run coast to coast, run. Don't run from Texas to Louisiana. I mean,
Unless the rate's off the chart.
I mean, unless you're making $5 grand.
Yeah,
or
and
something.
can justify. It's justifiable, obviously.
Everyone's wishing we would fail. I'm wishing you success. Well, thank you, JF.
What's failure though, JF? Right? That's the people can wish failure. I mean, shit. I've had the title to 2 trucks. Sorry. Financed the freaking 200 or 100 and 150 something $1,000 truck. Decided to sell it for more money than what I bought it for. I mean, what is failure, man?
I've had a title to 1 first truck, second truck, third truck, 4 trucks. I've had a title to 4 trucks.
I look at it like this.
And we'll have the title to this one
In
in
20
21
months.
more months.
Yeah. So, it's all relative, man. It's all relative. What the key is being in a position to where you can pick and choose what you do. Not having to be tied to somewhere because, I don't know, you got whatever reasons, right?
We have to be careful with full loads in terms of weight. I could only haul 44K even when I was on myself super heavy truck.
I don't know why that truck's so heavy.
I don't know why that truck's so heavy.
We got
I mean,
exactly the same truck, dude.
we could haul 46,000, dude. I bet we could scale 45.5. I guarantee it.
Uh-huh.
And it's the same truck y'all got, man, with the Cummins engine. Everything's the same.
It must be that chicken sticker on the nose.
That chicken sticker must weigh a lot, man. Because I don't know how the hell y'all can only scale 44 with that truck.
Well, that trailer's heavy as hell.
I,
Question, is that one of them, what's them, them paper trailers where they have the bars really close on the bottom?
it must be a heavy ass trailer. I don't know. Dual active stacks with supports. We don't have dual stacks.
Yeah, that ain't adding more than 500 pounds though. He's got a window in the back as well, right?
Yeah, I think they got a window.
Yeah, maybe it does add up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does add up.
Well, I mean, we hauled 42K down. I mean,
And we only
this
and we-
load's under
and we
44K.
Okay, 42.5, and did we scale that one?
Uh-uh.
No.
Nope, sure didn't. Put it in the fifth hoe and road.
But that's because we was in Georgia and Florida, and we didn't have to worry because you can do a higher weight limit. I think it's like what 44,000 in Georgia or something per tandem.
Yeah. Oh, so y'all gonna do fine, man. Don't worry about it. Y'all gonna do fine. Now, 10 boxes on here weighs 25,000 pounds. That's what they say it weighs. Now, what they say it weighs and what it really weighs, I don't know.
Yeah.
Might weigh about 32,000 instead.
I don't think it's ever been that heavy.
I mean, you just don't know what's in these boxes. That's the only thing. And they don't weigh them, so they just call them all 25,000. $34,000.
No, it's more. It's more than that. Midlife. It's either 40 or 44. Because Florida, I say one, either Florida is more than Georgia, or Georgia is more than Florida. But it's like 40 on one of them and 44 on the other. Okay, so it's probably 40 in Georgia then on the tandems.
Well, I guess we're going to go to bed. We got to get up in the morning and get this delivered. And get our ass to our next pickup and do some stuff like that. 44.1 put me at 79,990. Full of fuel. Oh, well. Well, I mean, there's plenty of 40,000 and 42,000 pound loads, man. You ain't got to pull 44.
Yeah, go and check, Nick, because I'm curious now. I'm pretty sure tandems are 40,000 in Georgia. And like I said, 44 in Florida. I knew it was one way or the other. Because and I'll tell you how I know. Because I had a load that picked up in Georgia one time, and I could not get it to scale right, and I took it back, and I actually got schooled by the shipping clerk, and they're like, we always load it this way because you're safe to go down to Florida with it that way. I was like, okay. Fair enough. Can't argue that. So, and they showed it to me.
Midlife says Georgia is 34 on the tandem.
No, it's more than that. I know for a fact it's more than that.
Well, he just came back and said it again.
Pull up on your phone for a second.
Huh? 20K on singles.
There you go. I just pulled it up. I don't know if you guys can see that. 40,680 is what they're saying. Oh, hang on. I'll take that back. Hang on.
What is it? Is it 34?
No, it's not. It's not very clear. Keeps going. It keeps saying 20,340.
Okay, Nick Earl just said Georgia is 20,340 on the steer and 44,000 tandems. And that's on the Atlas. Singles. All right, 20,340 on singles, 44,000 on tandems. All right, guys. It's been cool. But we got to go to bed, man. It's midnight out here.
Max. Okay, here it is. Georgia axle weight limits. Georgia Department of Transportation limits both weight and height on commercial vehicles on state highways. The maximum legal axle limit is 20,340 as calculated, and for tandem axle loads, tandem axle means any more than two axles with 96 inches of each other. The maximum on that tandem axle is 40,680.
Okay. Well, Nick said in the Atlas it says 44. Turn this damn thing off. We're done.
All right.
All right, guys. Be sure you subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll talk at you guys later. I may have a video coming out here in the next day or two about is now the time to purchase a truck. A lot of people have been asking us that question. I got some short and not so short answers for that. So we will. Okay.
Oh, hang on. He says if the length is greater than 55 feet, 55 length of the vehicle, or is that from? No.
So we may have a recorded video coming out. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look into this one some more.
All right, we'll look into it. I don't know, but anyway, whatever it is, it is. I ain't wrestling with it. It don't matter to me. If it's 34, it's 34.
It's good to know, though, right?
Yeah, I mean it's 30. If it's 34, it's 34, man. Hell, everywhere else is 34. I don't care. We can scale it. So,
Shit, we haul these things. We never get that heavy anyway.
no. Oh, man, guys. All right, we'll see you guys later. Be sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure you subscribe. Share this video out. Share us out on your YouTube page, man. This would definitely help us share us out a little bit. Let people know about us, man. Tell them we're out here grilling and teaming and doing U-boxes.
Oh,
All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day.
Later. Have a good one, guys.
All right, hit that X.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.